talking about a not so good experience with the horse. And if you ride enough, those things are going to happen. And this is a story about one of them. When a fella's been astraddle since he's old enough to ride, and he's had to pitch his saddle over every sort of hide, though it's nothing he takes pride in, most of the fellers that I knowed, if they'd ever done much riding, have at various times been throwed. Perhaps it's when you're starting on a roundup some fine day and you feel a bit uncertain about this little wall-eyed bay, for he swells to beat the nation when you're cinching up your slack, and he keeps an elevation in your saddle at the back. He's raring and he's pitching and he strikes when you get near, but you ease your way around him and you take hold of your gear. Your right hand grabs the saddle horn, you catch a stirrup too, and you aim to light a straddle like some woolly buckaroo. But he bogs his head and pitches, and he gives a backwards jump, and out of reach your stirrup twitches as your right spur grabs his rump, and then "Stay with him," shouts the fellers, but you know it's hope forlorn, and you feel a streak of yeller as you choke the saddle horn. You feel one rein a-droppin', now you know he's got his head, and your shirt tails out and floppin', and the saddle pulls like lead, and it ain't no use for tryin', for your spurs begin to slip, and now you're upside down and flyin' as the horn tears from your grip. You feel a vague sensation as upon the ground you roll, like a violent separation twixt your body and your soul, and you land again a hummock where you lay and gasp for breath, and something grips your stomach like the awful clutch of death. The ground around you totters when at last you try to stand, and you're shaky on your trotters, and your mouth's all full of sand, and they all swear you beat the circus or a hoochie-coochie dance, a mopping up the canyon surface with the bosom of your pants. And then they all hand out prescriptions on how broncos should be rode, but not one gives the descriptions of the last time he got throwed.